Ladies and gentlemen, I request you all to please rise as we welcome the Honorable Chief Guest, Justice B.A. Patil, former Judge, High Court of Karnataka, Bengaluru, onto the dais. Thank you all. Please be seated. The most powerful court on earth has said that the Constitution is colorblind and neither knows nor tolerates classes among citizens. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Shraddha Gururaj, a member of the Moot Court Committee of KLE Law College, Bengaluru. It is a privilege to be with you this afternoon for the inaugural ceremony of the 8th Surana and Surana Moot Court competition in collaboration with Surana and Surana international attorneys. Uh, the 8th edition marks yet another significant milestone in our tradition of academic excellence and advocacy training. This edition holds even greater prominence as it forms an integral part of the Golden Jubilee celebrations commemorating 50 illustrious years of KLE Law College. Over the decades, the institution has nurtured generations of legal minds, and this competition stands as a testament to its enduring commitment to fostering research, articulation, and courtroom acumen. It is a tradition rooted in the belief that every endeavor is made more meaningful when it begins with humility and reverence. And that is precisely the spirit with which we open the event today. I call upon Ms. Sahitya Ramesh Pujari, 4th BA LLB, to please grace us with the invocation song.
विघ्नेशा तव शरणं विघ्नविनाशक तव शरणं विघ्नेशा तव शरणं विघ्नविनाशक तव शरणं ತಾಳತಂಬೂರಿ ಕೈಯೊಳಗೆ ಭಗವದ್ಭಜನೆ ಮನದೊಳಗೆ ತಾಳತಂಬೂರಿ ಕೈಯೊಳಗೆ ಭಗವದ್ಭಜನೆ ಮನದೊಳಗೆ ವಿಘ್ನೇಶ ತವ ಶರಣಂ ವಿಘ್ನ ವಿನಾಶಕ ತವ ಶರಣಂ ಲಂಬೋಧರನೆ ಅಂಬಾಸುತನೆ ಕವಿಜನಪ್ರಿಯನೇ ತವ ಶರಣಂ ಲಂಬೋಧರನೆ ಅಂಬಾಸುತನೆ ಕವಿಜನಪ್ರಿಯನೇ ತವ ಶರಣಂ ವಿಘ್ನೇಶ ತವ ಶರಣಂ ವಿಘ್ನ ವಿನಾಶಕ ತವ ಶರಣಂ ವಿಘ್ನೇಶ ತವ ಶರಣಂ ವಿಘ್ನ ವಿನಾಶಕ ತವ ಶರಣಂ ತಾಳತಂಬೂರಿ ಕೈಯೊಳಗೆ ಭಗವದ್ಭಜನೆ ಮನದೊಳಗೆ ತಾಳತಂಬೂರಿ ಕೈಯೊಳಗೆ ಭಗವದ್ಭಜನೆ ಮನದೊಳಗೆ ವಿಘ್ನೇಶ ತವ ಶರಣಂ ವಿಘ್ನ ವಿನಾಶಕ ತವ ಶರಣಂ ವಿಘ್ನ ವಿನಾಶಕ ತವ ಶರಣಂ ವಿಘ್ನ ವಿನಾಶಕ ತವ ಶರಣಂ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Thank you, Ms. Sahitya. That was a soulful rendition. We are honored to have with us today a gathering of distinguished guests who have graced this occasion with their presence. I call upon Dr. Manoj Kumar B. Hiremat, IQAC Coordinator, KLE Law College, Bengaluru, to introduce the guests of today's event.
Good afternoon, all. Respected dignitaries on the dais, and my dear colleagues, participants, and students. Today, we are here going to witness the inauguration of 8th Surana and Surana KLE Law College Constitutional Law Moot Court Competition. To inaugurate this event, we have with us Justice B.A. Patil. I take this opportunity to introduce Justice B.A. Patil, sir. Justice Basavaraj Andangauda Patil, a seasoned lawyer, passionate teacher, compassionate judge, writer, arbitrator, mediator, and a mentor. Born on 20th January 1959 in Hubli, completed his primary, secondary, and higher education in Hubli, Dharwad, Haveri in a prestigious institutions. Then obtained his law degree from University Law College, Dharwad, enrolled as an advocate in the year 1983 and started practicing with one of the great stalwarts of Dharwad Bar Association, MC Bandi sir. Then sir further obtained his LLM degree from University Law College, Dharwad, with first rank and gold medal to the university. Sir built a distinguished legal career over a period of 20 years and also served as a panel advocate for APMC. At the same time, Sir was passionate about teaching, so he started serving as a visiting faculty in reputed colleges of Dharwad, Kurkadleja Law College, University Law College, PG Department of Studies in Law, Karnataka University, and GK Law College, Hubballi. After serving for 20 long years in legal profession, Sir was appointed as a district and session judge in the year 2002. And Sir worked in different districts of Karnataka in various capacities. Later, Sir served as Registrar Administration in High Court of Karnataka, Additional Registrar General in Circuit Bench of Dharwad, Registrar Judicial, Registrar Recruitment, Registrar General, and also Registrar Vigilance of Karnataka High Court. Sir was elevated to the as a judge of the High Court of Karnataka in the year 2016 and became a permanent judge in the year 2018. Throughout his tenure on the bench, his lordship delivered judgments that not only upheld the constitutional values but also advanced progressive and inclusive jurisprudence. After retirement from the High Court of Karnataka in the year 2021, Sir has continued to serve legal fraternity and community in different capacities. Sir was appointed as one-man commission by Karnataka government to conduct an inquiry into deaths of patients in district hospital of Chamarajanagar during COVID-19. Then Sir was also appointed as the chairman of the selection committee of Karnataka Electricity Regulatory Commission. His lordship regularly visits as a resource person to the National Judicial Academy Bhopal and also Karnataka Judicial Academy Bengaluru. His lordship was appointed as the chairman of the Karnataka Land Grabbing Prohibition Special Court Bengaluru from 2022 to 2025. His lordship is serving as arbitrator in various arbitration cases as well as a mediator in mediations. Recognizing his service to the legal profession and in the judiciary, Sir was awarded with Aryabhatta Award by Aryabhatta Samskriti Samsthana in the year 2010. Again, in the year 2023, Aryabhatta Samskriti Samsthana awarded him for his exemplary service to the judiciary and unwavering commitment to the justice as a judge of the High Court of Karnataka as well as the chairman of the Karnataka Land Grabbing Prohibition Courts. Further, his lordship was conferred with the Great Son of India Award for his services, achievements, and contributions in legal field by Indian Conference of Intellectuals in the year 2022 in Delhi. And in the year 2024, an award was conferred by the Kannada Sahitya Parishad for his contribution to Kannada in the judiciary. Sir has also authored 3 books, to name 4-pronged attack on delay in courts, delay in courts and solutions, a bird's eye view, and also authored a book in Kannada titled Janasamanarigagi Kanunu. His lordship assisted the Committee on Reforms in Criminal Justice System headed by late Justice Dr. V.S. Madiman. His lordship visited San Francisco for undergoing training on mediation techniques and now Sir serves as a master mediator. His lordship believes that life is a journey of purpose, discipline, and service, which can never be created by others but by ourselves. With this brief introduction of a multifaceted personality of his lordship, Justice B.A. Patil, I present his lordship to the August gathering and welcome you to the event. Welcome you, sir. May I request our Vice Principal, Dr. Anita MJ, to present a sapling to Honorable Justice B.A. Patil, sir, and extend warm welcome. Thank you, madam. Today, we have with us Mr. Preetam Surana as a guest of the honor, partner, dispute resolution, head, academic initiatives, Surana and Surana International Attorneys, International Law Center, as a co-host of this event. Sir holds BCom honors and LLB degree, also diploma in IT from NIIT. Sir served for the first 10 years in a industry, service and industry, as a CEO of the manufacturing company, a Korean joint venture, and also CEO at Export House, domestic and cross-border community trading, and also served as entrepreneur. Sir became a member of the Bar Council of Rajasthan and serving in legal profession from last 12 years as a partner of Surana and Surana International Attorneys. His areas of specialization are negotiation, mediation, mergers and acquisitions, project management, corporate business strategies, financial advising, investment and estate planning, project studies, infrastructure financing, project risk mitigation, crisis management, quality management, global sourcing, and HR management. Sir has served in different organizations. He has been a part of following committees or subcommittees in a different capacities, that is Confederation of Indian Industry and Madras Chamber of Commerce and Industry. He served as the head of the Finance Forum, worked as a member of the group on infrastructure finance, and also a member of the task force on international linkages, and also a member of the MCCI MSME committee, and also a family business subcommittee of CII. With this brief introduction to Mr. Preetam Surana, I extend a warm welcome to you, sir. And may I request Dr. Mahesh R.S., Assistant Professor, to present a sapling to Mr. Preetam Surana and extend a warm welcome. I also extend warm welcome to our respected principal, Dr. J. Mallikarjunaya. Sir, welcome you. And I request Dr. Sarala Vaidya, HOD of BALLB, to present a sapling to Principal Sir and extend a warm welcome. Thank you, madam. I extend wholehearted welcome to all the participating teams across the country, and I welcome my students, my colleagues, administrative staff, and all the participants. Welcome you, welcome one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Light has long been regarded as a symbol of knowledge, wisdom, and truth. As the lamp will be lit today, may it serve as a reminder to every participant in this room that the pursuit of justice is not merely an academic exercise, it is a responsibility. I request all the dignitaries on the dais and the office bearers of the Moot Court Committee to please come forward for the lighting of the lamp. I request everybody to please rise.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिः परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम् सन्ध्या विद्यादीपनमोऽस्तुते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च स्वतिं स्वच्छां मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठेत् गृहे दीपः.
Thank you all. Please be seated. We now move to the introduction of the teams who have come to participate in this competition. I call upon Mr. Dev S. Pancharya, General Secretary, Moot Court Committee, to introduce the participating teams.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Deves Pancharya, General Secretary of the Moot Court Committee, KLE Law College, Bengaluru. This year, we are proud to host 44 teams from institutions across the country. We are truly grateful to each of the institutions for an enthusiastic participation, and we are delighted to host you for the next 3 days for the rigorous advocacy and the constitutional dialogue. It's my privilege to announce the participating teams for the 8th Surana and KLE Law College Constitutional Law Moot Court Competition 2025-26. The following are the participating teams. Al-Amin Law College Palakkad, Alliance School of Law, Alliance University Bengaluru, BMS College of Law Bengaluru, Bharat Mata School of Legal Studies Ernakulam, Bishop Cotton's Women's Christian Law College Bengaluru, CMR University, School of Legal Studies Bengaluru, DES Sri Navalmal Firodia Law College Pune, Faculty of Law, People's Education Society University Bengaluru, Government Law College Ernakulam, ILS Law College Pune, Institute of Law, Nirma University Ahmedabad, JSS Law College Mysuru, JSS Sakri Law College Hubballi, KLE Society's BV Bellad Law College Belagavi, KLE Society's Guru Siddhappa Kotambari Law College Hubballi, KLE Society's Law College Chikodi, Karnataka State Law University Law School Hubballi, KLE Society's KLE College of Law Navi Mumbai, KLE Society's S.A. Manvi Law College Gadag, National Law Institute University Bhopal, National Law School of India University Bengaluru, National Law University and Judicial Academy Assam, National Law University Odisha, Nehru Academy of Law Palakkad, Presidency School of Law, Presidency University Bengaluru, Rajiv Gandhi National University of Law Punjab, Savita School of Law Chennai, School of Excellence in Law, the Tamil Nadu Dr. Ambedkar Law University Chennai, School of Law Christ deemed to be University Bengaluru, School of Law Christ deemed to be University Pune Lavasa, School of Law RV University Bengaluru, Wells Institute of Science, Technology and Advanced Studies Chennai, School of Legal Studies Cochin University of Science and Technology Kochi, School of Legal Studies Reva University Bengaluru, Sharda School of Law Sharda University Greater Noida, SVKM Praveen Gandhi College of Law Mumbai, Symbiosis Law School Nagpur, Symbiosis Law School Noida, Symbiosis Law School Pune, Tamil Nadu National Law University Tiruchirappalli, the Central Law College Salem, University Law College Utkal University Bhubaneswar, Vaikunta Baliga College of Law Udupi, VIT School of Law, Vellore Institute of Technology Chennai. We extend a warm welcome to all the participating teams. Your presence truly elevates this competition and strengthens the spirit of constitutional law scholarship. On behalf of the Moot Court Committee, KLE Law College, Bangalore, I wish each team the very best for the rounds. Thank you.
Thank you, Dev. To all the participating teams, we are glad you're here. We wish you the very best. I now request Mr. Preetam Surana, Partner, Dispute Resolution and Head, Academic Initiatives, Surana and Surana International Attorneys, and our co-host for the event to please deliver the prefatory talk. Please, sir.
Honorable Mr. Justice B.A. Patil, former Judge, High Court of Karnataka, Professor Dr. J.M. Mallikarjunaya, Dean Faculty of Law, KLE Tech University, and Principal KLE Law College, Bangalore, learned and distinguished faculty members, student committee members of the Moot Court Society, student coordinators, and my dear participants. I've been told to deliver the prefatory talks, and I was wondering what is it that I should share. Since the topic is constitutional law, and do I want to speak about constitution or something which impacts at a larger level as students of law? So I decided to share my thoughts on something which is going to have an overall impact in your journey as a student of law, which will keep continuing even once you pass your law school. So as I stand before the sharpest young legal minds, which is going to shape our society, the one thing which is already in, but we are not totally seized of it at the moment, though we all know about it, and that is artificial intelligence. Recently, we had the summit on artificial intelligence at Delhi and how it is impacting and is supposed to impact lives. Well, I'm not going to go at a very, very larger level that how it is going to impact in various roles that we play in society, in our profession, or in our personal lives. But I will stick to what, as students of law, we all are. Anyone who is in law is a student of law, no matter even if he is practicing. So let me first tell you that A is already into big, large law firms, and I know it is also into the law schools in the country, and probably you've used it for this moot competition as well. The real question is that I've been thinking about it, that whether the young mind entering today, are you so slowly surrendering yourself to it? Because if you remove the grind, which all the predecessors who have passed out earlier, say 3 years back, there was not much AI which was available, or maybe even 2 years back. They've been through a grind, which I don't know whether today and the future generations will go through the grind, which we have, or a lot of the students of law have gone through. There have been change. Let me relate it to how akin it is. Cricket is a very popular sport in India. People on this side who are on the dais are from the times of the Test cricket, which I relate to. We doing research when it would take days, because Test match also takes days, 5 days to play, and probably our research also took nearly 5 days. Then you had the one-day cricket, which became hours. It was like 8 hours you could play for a whole day, and the result was there. So we relate that to our databases in the form of SEC, Manupatra, Westlaw, LexisNexis, etc. So where you could turn around your research within the day. So it's hours, a few hours instead of days. And now you have T20, which is AI, which you can do it in minutes. So from days and hours to minutes, that is how society has progressed. But the learning is there in keeping your intellect active. And that can only come when you read, when you persevere. Artificial intelligence, of course, increases your efficiency, no doubt on that. And probably the mundane work of research, drafting, at least a first cut draft, will turn around quickly. But how do you verify if you don't have that knowledge of what the results AI throws at you? Are you well read enough to verify it yourself? So this is, I'm not saying what is right, what is wrong, and what you need to do. I'm just sharing my thoughts so that it is for you to think how you want to progress, how to keep, whether you want to keep your human intelligence on top of the artificial intelligence. That is a point which we all need to think. Because if you remove the grind, you risk removing the growth. The late nights wrestling with a difficult judgment was not punishment. They were cognitive conditioning. They were building something in you that no shortcut can build. So AI is not the real danger, as some people put it. It's not a danger. It's just another tool which is going to enhance the way we work. So the danger is something quieter and more insidious. That is your intellectual dependence. The slow, barely noticeable erosion of your reasoning sharpness over time. Courts have embraced digitization with remarkable speed, e-filing, virtual hearings, data-driven case management. And I say this with genuine admiration, of course, and I say this with clarity. Efficiency is not adjudication. Digitization is not justice. They serve justice. They are not a substitute for it. The Supreme Court itself recently, I think last week, referenced AI tools in the open court and immediately clarified that such tools cannot be treated as authoritative sources of law. That clarification was not incidental. It was important because the moment we mistake assistance for authority, we begin to compromise the very structure of judicial reasoning. We lawyers do not merely apply the law. We question it, its legality, its constitutionality, its underlying morality, and that requires conscience. So the real impact of AI on human intelligence will not be technological, it will be psychological. When answers are instant, patience shrinks. When research is automated, depth, when research is automated, depth declines. When drafting is assisted, originality weakens. The brain left to its own devices will always optimize for ease. But the law at every level that matters rewards endurance. The best advocates I have encountered in my career are not the fastest thinkers. They are the most resistant ones. Resistant to easy conclusions, resistant to comfortable consensus, resistant to the seductive pull of the intellectual shortcut. So here is the question I want to leave you with. When AI can research faster than you, analyze more than you, predict outcomes better than you, what remains uniquely, irreplaceably yours? That's the question. Judgment, strategy, moral collaborations, courtroom instinct, and the ability to stand up and say what you want to say with conviction and substantiate it even when every precedent in the room suggests otherwise. If you reduce yourself to prompt engineering, you will become efficient, but you will never become formidable. This profession does not reward efficiency at its highest levels. It rewards intellectual dominance. AI will raise the baseline for everyone. I was just speaking earlier this week with a very senior person, and I told him that AI has the power to elevate young students very fast, akin to how you will not be even knowing that it takes years, 10 years to get a telephone connection of a landline at home years back. And today you can just walk into a store and buy a SIM and be connected. The same kind of elevation AI can take you, can take the whole. So so there is access to information, there's access to knowledge. And since AI is self-learning, it can really elevate you. So our competition now is going to be with the young lawyers who are probably just getting out of college today. Because in the next 2 years, I foresee a lot of youngsters coming up very fast in their profession due to the advancement of AI. So use AI by all means. Use it, interrogate it, deep dive into it, but never allow it to become the loudest voice in your head. Now, as I close, with the kind of exposure, limited exposure I would say I've had, I can say for one thing that it is not the people who were the most faster or efficient. Here I use the word people in the sense that practitioners or anyone who is related to the legal fraternity, they did not become exceptional because they were the fastest or the most efficient, but because they were the ones who were the most difficult to move, because their reasoning had weight, their arguments had architecture, and when they stood up and said something, it carried conviction, as I said earlier, and not just citations. That quality, that depth, AI cannot replicate it as yet, not yet. So the ones who are going to progress are the ones who are going to adapt and use AI to the fastest, but at the same time, keeping their cognitive conditioning, their human intelligence, because the only thing which will differentiate you, which is the human intelligence versus the artificial intelligence, is your original thinking. That is the differentiating factor So keep your cognitive conditioning topmost. We talk about physical health, we talk about mental health. Cognitive health is part of mental health, but it itself is a very deep subject. There are books which have been written on cognitive conditioning of your mental capacities, and I recommend that students of law should know a thing or two, deep dive into learning what is cognitive conditioning, and I'm sure it is going to help you in your profession. So, to wind up, the choice is not technological, it is deeply personal, and it does not begin at some future milestone, just like happiness, which is not a destination. So, wishing you all the best for not only this Moot, but your careers. All the best. Thank you, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. It is an honor to have with us Honorable Justice B.A. Patil, former Judge, High Court of Karnataka, Bengaluru. His years of dedicated service to the judiciary stands as a testament to an unwavering commitment to the constitution and to the rule of law. For every student and participant here today, his presence is itself a privilege, and his words carry a weight and wisdom that comes only from a life of service to justice. I request the Honorable Justice B.A. Patil to please address the gathering. Please, Your Lordship.
Good afternoon to one and all. President of the today's function, Professor Dr. J. Mallikarjunaya, Dean, Faculty of Law, KLE Technological University and Principal of the KLE Law College, Bengaluru. Guest of honor, Mr. Preetam Surana, Partner, Head Academic Initiatives, Surana and Surana, International Attorneys. Vice Principal, Ms. Anita Madam, my guru and Professor Aita, respected faculty members, participants in the Moot competition, my dear students, invitees, persons from press and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen. I feel it is a profound honor to stand before you today to inaugurate this Moot competition. There is a famous Sanskrit mantra from Rigveda. It says, Anobhadra Kritavo Yantu Vishwataha. The meaning of this mantra is, may noble thoughts come from any angle to us from all directions, or let good and wise thoughts come to us from every side. So I quoted this Rigveda mantra because it is a universal prayer for wisdom, positivity, enlightenment, welcoming beneficial ideas from anywhere, embodying the spirit of open-mindedness and tolerance. And apart from that, it is often quoted to advocates because they are meant for this tolerance, growth, knowledge, reception of good from all sources. Even if you take the ordinary life of an human being, Today's word is life of learning. We grow day by day to build our career by learning. The learning process should be continuous. Main aim of law is to create a strong legal community. Moot competitions bring together teachers, judges, and the students participates at one place, which will help learning together. Moot competition is not merely participating in an academic exercise. We are stepping into the arena of the most defining legal challenges of our century. We must thank the KLE Law College, Bengaluru, and Surana International Attorneys for having arranged this moot competition. These competitions helps the students in developing their vocabulary, thinking capacity, arguing skill. Even after finishing your law degree and start practice, advocate has to make a research and you have to do so many works. Moot competition will help how to make a research on the issues. After participating in this moot competition, if you go to the real courts of law, you will feel that you are not new to the field and you will be a experienced person. Moot proceedings have a great deal for your future prospects of an individual who is pursuing law course. It is more of quest of our law students to test his efficiency in the moot competition. In the moot competition, eminent, expert, and tricky judges grill you by putting tricky questions which will help the students to develop their career. It is also platform of exposure to the students. Students will get an opportunity for a sound interaction with others in the said platform. It also helps writing abilities to deal with law problems which one has never come across, and it helps him to develop discipline in the life by mixing the participating. It also helps for development of friendship bond throughout the nation, as many of the law college students who are staying outside the state, they will come and participate. Other places are also accessible to you. Added to this, it helps for development of exchange skills and different cultures. Law as a career is having great demand in India. You will be having inventive and critical approach to deal with the life. Lawyers are called as learned only because of the reason that you will be dealing with all types of cases, persons, property by acquiring the knowledge in all social field. You know, there are so many professionalists. They will not be called as that is learned. It is only the lawyers who are called as learned. So here, in that light, so here law profession is having some importance. The mood problem is one of the most urgent and complex struggle of our time. The protection of human dignity, right to equality, right to self-incrimination, and privacy through the rule of law. In the present trend, there are so many cases coming up before the court with regard to the protection of rights. In that light, the moot competition is with reference to the present condition, it is well drafted. Now, we have seen so many landmark rulings of the Supreme Court with reference to the protection of fundamental rights. If you take the Constitution, it is such a document which gives wider scope for protection of the rights of the citizens. We often speak of our Constitution as the supreme law of the land. We treat it as a sacred text. If constitutions remains in the book and paper, it will not be having any importance. It is only when a citizen stands before the court and lawyer interprets and invokes those words that it makes the constitution truly breathing. These rights acts as a limitation on the vast power of the state. These rights serve as a shield protection of the individual from overreach, which means the right against the self-incrimination. It also acts as a sword They allow the citizens to strike down unjust laws that violates the fundamental rights and spirits of our democracy. These rights acts as a mirror. They force the legal system to reflect on whether it is living up to its promised ideals and equality of justice for all. If you successfully defend their rights in court of law, the foundation of our democracy grows stronger in future. This moot competition is designed to test your precision, but it is also intended to build your empathy, that is, ability to imagine how another person is feeling and so understand their mood. The precedents you cite today are the building blocks of the laws in future. In the moot competition, the competition is rivalry where two or more participants strive for the common goal which cannot be shared, where one gains and another loses. In court of law also, there will be a competition. Parties strive for justice who cannot be share, which cannot be shared. One will win and another will lose. So these moot, that is moot competitions will help you as a buffer to the future. Those parties will win who are having skill of convincing the judge. The argument is nothing but with your skill and efforts convincing the facts of the case so as to accept the same by the judge. Success will come one day. Galileo, the father of the physics, while inventing telescope, failed several times. Lastly, he succeeded and became the great scientist. Like that, great advocates will not become a great within a day. He has to strive, practice, gain the skill, and the success will come. Student to build their career and come up in their life, they have to put three questions. One, what is next? Now that you have already joined the law colleges, so here, that after completion of this law degree, what you are that is going to do, that particular question must be there. What I have to do there? That is the second question. How much I have to do? So then only, so here that you will develop your career. In every mood problem, there will be plus and minus points. One which side you are arguing, that side you have to make out a case to convince the judge. Whoever convinces the judgment will be tilted in his favor. It is said the winner do not do different things, but they do the things differently. So here you have seen Three Idiots film. So here, why I am quoting this because so all the students used to that is study, but the way in which that hero used to study, so that is a different one. That is the attitude. Sometimes you feel no that while seeing that he was moving here and there, that he was not studying, and so he gets first class first. That's why it is said winners do not do different things, but they do things differently. So here in that light, so here the journey of advocate is depending upon honesty, integrity, efficiency, and they play a very important role in developing his career. You must cultivate and carry the shield from today itself. What others do is not material. There is a Chinese proverb which says, the person who says it cannot be done should not be interrupt the person who is doing it. In the same fashion, if you are preparing a case, you must prepare thoroughly. Do not bother what others say and must take an opportunity to hit at bullseye when an occasion comes to you. To succeed in the legal profession, you must keep in your mind some tips. First one, you must have a fixed goal like Arjuna or Ekalava, whether to become a lawyer on litigation side, corporate side, or want to join judiciary. There are so many opportunities to that is join in judiciary or want to join in any companies as an advisor or a director. This basic work has to be done during the student life itself. Second, whatever you choose, it must be with commitment, with love and affection, and without any force. So I will tell you one thing. So whatever work you do, so here that you must do it with commitment. Without commitment, so here no work will that is be succeeded. Third one is knowledge is an extraction. Extraction is the occasion of removing something out of a total. So here that I want to quote one illustration of the father of Justice Markande Karju. So here he started practice immediately after his LLB. So he was not having any case. One old person he came and he gave a bundle of paper and said, no, this case is there with me, pending since long, and you have to take this case. He took the case. So other members of the bar, they told, no, that this particular person is a litigating person. He has lost in almost all the courts. So you have taken that you are the new young lawyer. If you take this case and if you fail, so here you will be having a tag or a stigma. No, that this particular advocate is not having any knowledge. But in spite of that, he took it. He burnt midnight lights. And ultimately, so he searched one solution and he argued the case. He won the case. From there onwards, so here success started to him. That's what that I want to say, that in this particular regard also you must make. So here that if a case comes to you, you must study the entire case and extract from it what is important, how much is important, what has to be submitted to the court, and what facts or law should not be submitted. You have to separate the grain from the chaff. You must have a sensible decision before submitting to the court. Fourth one, a lawyer must be alert. If you want to become a good lawyer, you must have a eagle eye. I will, that is quote one of my, that is the case wherein I argued. In the trial court, it was a case of specific performance filed by one person, contending that he has agreed to sell this property to me, so here on such and such a day, and he has already received all the entire consideration amount. So trial court decreed this suit. In appeal, it came up before me. So here, the witnesses have also stated, the document is also saying that there is an agreement to sell. Then I was thinking, how to that is win this case. So here, while glancing through, it came to my light or knowledge that, in every bond paper, watermark will be there. The day it was when printed and issued. So here I realized, no, if an agreement has been entered, then definitely the stamp must be there on that particular day. But so the date was, that is after 2 years. So it itself showed that it is a fabricated document. So I said this much to the judge, no, that it is a fabricated document, that watermark which is there. So this is the date, and agreement which is said to have been, that is agreed, is 2 years prior to that. So that itself shows that it is. So I won that case. So that's why, so whenever you take up the cases, so here merely glancing is different. So here that you must involve in it, and so then and thereafter that you have to. So here you must watch what is that is going around you. You must always know what is happening around you. You must also know up-to-date law decision of the Supreme Court and the High Court. So here that now that with reference to the modern technology also, so here you are all that is getting digitalized, even decisions and other things, that you have to use it. A good lawyer must have a patience to hear the client. After hearing the client fully with reference to the facts, he has to draft the petition and submit to the court. If he fails, then automatically his case is also going to be failed. And advocates must treat the problem equally, whether it is big or small, and he has to apply his mind and resolve the problem. Along with that is intelligence, knowledge, and efficiency, advocate must be humble and must have a common sense. I will tell you one small story. So you are also very much interested. A lawyer and a doctor evening went to a bar. This is not advocate's bar. That is another bar. So they consumed something. I will not tell you, imagine whatever you want to, that is. So while coming back, so here they saw a police barricade. Then immediately that they saw the police was checking drunk and drive. Lawyer has also consumed the alcohol, doctor has also consumed alcohol, and the lawyer was driving. So if he drives further, definitely he is going to be caught. So that's why what the lawyer has done is, so he immediately took his car to the left side and parked it and asked the doctor, you come and sit on the back seat, I will also come and sit in the back seat. So both came and sit in the back seat. So at that time, police came and asked, no, where is the driver? I want to check whether that drunk and drive is there or not. So here, advocate wisely said, no, by seeing you, he ran away. Then police asked, you, that is, move the car and take out from this place. Then lawyer said wisely, I have already drunken. So here I cannot drive as per the law. I cannot. Even the doctor is also, that is, he has consumed the alcohol, he cannot drive. Then what that the police or an inspector told is, he instructed another police to take him to his house and drop with the car. That is the intelligence of an advocacy. What I want to say is, these things you will not get in artificial intelligence and other things. The court wit and humor, so you will not get. I will tell one more instance. An advocate was arguing before me. It was a simple case of maintenance. Wife has filed a case for claiming some maintenance for her livelihood, and the trial court has awarded the 10,000 rupees. So husband came before me contending that 10,000 which has been awarded is very high. So I do not want to, that is, go with the facts. The learned counsel was arguing continuously, my lord, I am ready to take her. He said once, twice. Many times he said, I am ready to take her. She is not, that is coming. Then I stopped him. Mr. Counsel, stop a while. I want to put one question. Sir, what is that? You ask your client whether he is ready to take or you are ready to take. So while arguing, so here that he was said, no, I am ready to take her. I am ready to take her. He stepped into the shoes of the client and he was saying, but I took it as a humor. So here, whether that she is so beautiful that you are ready to take her. Then, so here, I asked whether the parties are before the court. Then they said, both the parties are present. I called them and I said to the husband, no, if you are not ready to take your wife, your advocate is ready to take wife. So what you want to do? Sir, give me half an hour time, then I will come and say. So here they went out and then thereafter discussing, it was compromised and he took his wife. So this is how that humor, wit and everything. So here it will be in court of law. Artificial intelligence is there. So here that you cannot do all those things. So here, that's why in this particular regard, so here that you have to keep in mind, so here these things. So here you must take the opportunity cost to you to raise to the occasion. So here in this particular regard, so I want to quote that our principal is also knowing this. So my classmate and friend, Aital sir is also knowing this. Satish Mane Sinde. He was also a mooter. So many, that is, judges will come to judge your moot competition. So he went to Delhi, and there the moot competition was there. And so here he participated. By impressing his submissions and other things, the judge who presided was a sitting judge of the Supreme Court. He called him and asked him, immediately after your LLB degree, you come and meet. So here he encashed it, and immediately after the degree, he went and met him. So he suggested that you go and join with the great eminent criminal lawyer, that is Ram Malani. He joined. He argued the case of Sunil Dutt, and he got the bail. So here, that's how, now that he has become one of the great criminal lawyer, not only in Bombay, even that outside also. So that's why, so it is an opportunity to the mooters. So here, what I want to say is, so here, that opportunity, whatever you get, so here, that you must utilize it. It may be big or small. So here, in that light also, so here, you have to. So here, that one more thing, the sir was referring with reference to artificial intelligence. With that light, I want to, that is, comment on that. So here, you know, Donagh versus Stevenson, Rowland versus Fletcher. So here, new law has been laid down with the intelligence of the advocates and judge. If a good bar is there and good advocate is there, so here new rules, new principles, new decisions. So here they can be. So here your artificial intelligence, that they will not give all these things. If any PIL has been filed, there are so many PILs which are going to be filed. So here it will not give any answer. If you rely upon this, particularly the artificial intelligence, and so if you start practice, it will be just like one Hindi film, so wherein Amitabh Bachchan was doing omelette by, that is, hearing that the radio. Or one more thing is there. So here a person was preparing a tea. So here, by looking into the book, so here everything was stated in that particular book, but he has not stated that you have to light the lighter with this particularly the gas. So these things will not be stated in artificial intelligence. So that's why, so here, that when you see that, I'm not saying that you should not use it. So here you must use it. And so the pattern in which you use it, so here it must be proper. To what extent you must use? So you know, so here you are having a very smart mobile in your hand. Both the things are there in your hand, good and bad. If you take good things, so you will grow. So if you take bad things, you will be at down. So everything is there in your hand. So here you must be very, that is, competitive. So here, while choosing and taking what to take, what not to take. So here moot competition is like, so here that World Cup 2020. You are one of the player. While batting, you have to face all types of ball. So here the judges will, that is, sometimes may, that is, ball googly, fast, medium pace, leg spin, off spin, full toss, everything that you have to play with, that is, carefully and cautiously. You must play them carefully and technically, and then only there will be thrill at the end, and it will be happy. some may get best player, best catcher, best sixes, centuries in the same way. So you will be one of the best advocate, best motors, best memorial, and best team and best winners like that. So here that how that you play. So here you know. So here whenever the play is there, so here you must be very costly because time stipulation will be there. Why I use this to 2020? So here, within the shortest possible time, so what impressive things has to be stated and how much it is to be stated, how to convince the judges. So that is the technique which we have to use. If you do not know, slip it up, go to the next and convince the judge. So that's how that you have to, that is work in this particularly the moot competition. So here, I wish all the participants best of luck in their moot competition as well as in the future career. I hereby declare that the moot competition has been inaugurated and it is open for the purpose of competition. I thank the principal of the law college, Dr. J.M. Mallikarjunaya, and the management and faculty members for having invited me and giving me this opportunity to share my few thoughts. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
University and Principal KLE Law College to please deliver the presidential address.
Esteemed chief guest of today's program, Professor B.A. Patil, former judge, High Court of Karnataka, and the chairman, Karnataka Land Grabbing Prohibition Special Court. Dear friend and guest of honor of today's program, Mr. Preetam Surana, partner, head, academic initiatives, Surana and Surana International Attorneys. My dear colleagues, esteemed participants, and my dear students, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all again for the 8th edition of National Constitutional Law Moot Court Competition organized in association with Surana and Surana and KLE Law College, Bengaluru. Welcome all. His Lordship, Justice B.A. Patil must excuse me for addressing him as the professor. I have a reason for that. Since we belong to the same alma mater, I have seen him spending equally more time at University Law College compared to the good time that he spent in the law courts. And there is no subject almost which he has not taught. That made me address you so, sir. That speaks of your vast knowledge in law. Of course, Preetam Surana and I are the friends. And today there is a special reason to address from the podium him as my dear friend. The reason is the idea of nociter resources permeated today between what he already spoke and I wanted to spoke today. So the birds of the same feather flock together is what we say when we talk of nociter resources. Whatever I wanted to talk on this occasion has come forth already. That made my job easy and I wouldn't repeat it and I subscribe to everything that he said. Well, when it comes to the competition and the takeaways from it, I must tell you few of the important aspects on this day. While we are really honored to have the overwhelming presence of all the participants, which are 44 teams, a word of caution for all of you on this day, as I always do, look at the trophies here. While all of you have an opportunity to have learning experiences to take home and shape your career and life from there. The trophies are limited, though there are certificate of participation for everybody. In fact, often the reference was made to T20. And let's make use of this opportunity and win well. If the occasion comes, let's lose respectfully. Not like 262 to win and 72 to lose. Don't lose by that margin. I'm sure you'll understand I'm talking about the match of Zimbabwe and India day before yesterday. Right. Well, I had the opportunity to know the wonderful riddle arguments that have come. They are indeed wonderful. I must congratulate your servant for having brought them so wonderfully well. Of course, I'm talking about for your servant, generative AI. Please don't plan to sue me if that finds defamatory and derogatory. It was difficult for us to check and figure out if there is any submission without the use of generative AI. Of course, let me tell you, we are not against using generative AI. We appreciate that effort to use the innovative tool. Thus, your memorials have come well. His Lordship, Justice B.A. Patil was mentioning. Winners don't do different things, but they do things differently. So meaningful it was. And when you go to present from tomorrow, when we start hearing you from tomorrow, the core of the argument have to be common for all of you on both sides. It's only at the fringe you will be able to make difference. Handle the fringe better than the core, I would say. And it's an opportunity for you from tomorrow to showcase while you do the same thing that happens in each court, 22 court halls. How different you are going to be in doing the very same thing. Think about that. Of course, His Lordship was mentioning well that these tricks do not come from generative AI. Fortunately, while the content comes, the reasoning ability is limited. There is no reasoning ability rather, and that is where your creativity comes in. Get ready to perform things differently from tomorrow's hearing. Well, having said these aspects, usually on an occasion like this, since I want every one of you to have the great learning and develop from there, because it's not the trophies, I'm sure, that will shape your career. It's the learning opportunities that you have, as Justice Patilji was mentioning. The learning experience as Mootas, he was making reference to Satish Manishinde, who is the greatest lawyer on the criminal side at Bombay, name a celebrity in the Cineland. He is an advocate for them. And they owe everything of that success to their mooting experience. That's the experience this activity is going to give you. If that is so, how are you going to harness this? Few of the tips from my side. They say, you see, a good speaker is a good listener. Did you listen to me? A good speaker is a good listener. When the questions are posed, please listen first to the opposite side so that you can collapse the story well. If you have heard the opposite side story, often you tend to forget that. Please remember to hear well so that you can collapse well. The second thing is, when the questions are posed from the bench, it's sad. Let me reiterate this. Many mooters tend to behave, your questions are yours, my answers are mine. If that is the case, come on, you lost the judge to your side. Don't ever lose the judge to your side. It's the humility that wins. It's your persuasiveness that wins. It's better always to share your ignorance and say, I really do not have an answer by me on this point, but I have a lot of persuading points. Would you really mind listening to me? This prayer would help you than giving a fake answer, beating around the bush kind of thing. And addressing the court, you see, if your idea is to persuade the court, if you really want to go to the next round and have the trophy, you must make sure that rules of the game have to be brought to the ground. There are rules now as to how to address the court. Be mindful of them and address them accordingly. So, summarily, I would say, out of my experience, it's not the right point that you addressed would make you win. It's the right way of putting any point that you had often helps you win. Thus, work on putting it across well in a persuasive way. And I think with these advices on this day, once again, thank you very much for being present in this big number. And thank you for the patient hearing. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. As we draw the inaugural ceremony to a close, it is time to acknowledge and express our gratitude to everyone whose effort and presence has made today's event possible. I call upon Ms. Rashmi R., Assistant Professor, KLE Law College, to please deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening to one and all present here. Honorable Chief Guest, distinguished guest on the dais, learned faculty members, and aspiring lawyers. It is a profound honor and a privilege to propose a vote of thanks on this momentous occasion, marking the commencement of the 8th Constitutional Law Moot Court competition held in prestigious association with Surana and Surana International Attorneys. We express our deepest sense of gratitude to our Chief Guest, Honorable Mr. Justice B.A. Patil, former Judge of High Court of Karnataka and Chairman of the Karnataka Land Grabbing Prohibition Special Court. Your Lordship, your presence today has not only graced the ceremony, but also provided our participants with a rare glimpse into the integrity and wisdom required at the highest levels of judiciary. Thank you for your inspiring words and for setting a high standards for this competition. Now I request our beloved Dean, Faculty of Law, Dr. J.M. Mallikarjunaya, to present a memento to the Chief Guest, Honorable Mr. Justice B.A. Patil, as a token of respect. Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. Preetam Surana, Partner and Head, Academic Initiatives, Surana and Surana International Attorneys, to present a book to the Chief Guest, Honorable Mr. Justice, as a token of respect. Thank you, sir. We extend a sincere appreciation to Mr. Preetam Surana, Partner and Head, Academic Initiatives. The legal fraternity recognizes your firm's tireless efforts in bridging the gap between academic theory and courtroom practice. We are grateful for your continued partnership and for providing this national platform to the next generation of legal minds. Our heartfelt gratitude to our beloved Dean, Faculty of Law, KLE Technological University, and Principal, KLE Law College, Dr. J.M. Mallikarjunaya. Sir, your stewardship and commitment to academic excellence are the driving forces behind the success of this institution. Thank you for your constant guidance and for ensuring that this event remains a hallmark of our university's calendar. The participating teams who have traveled from length and breadth of India, we thank you for your enthusiasm and spirit of competition. The Constitution is a living, breathing document, and through your advocacy over the next few days, you bring its principle to life. We wish you a cognitively stimulating and rewarding experience. A formal note of appreciation to the Vice Principal, Dr. Anita MJ, IQAC Coordinator, Dr. Manoj Kumar V. Hiramat, Faculty, Teaching and Administrative Staff, Faculty Coordinator, Harsh Pratap Singh, Student Organizing Committee, volunteers, and my dear students. An event of this magnitude is the result of months of meticulous planning and silent labor. Your dedication ensures the smooth execution of every round and session. We are transitioned from this ceremony to the courtrooms. As I wish all the participants the very best, may the spirit of fair play and legal excellence prevail. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. That concludes the inaugural ceremony of the 8th Surana and KLE Law College Constitutional Law Moot Court Competition. To our distinguished guests, thank you for the honor of your presence. Thank you to the pleasant audience and to our faculty and the organizing team. Thank you for everything that has gone into making this event possible. Thank you.